In today's video, we delve into the contentious issue of palm oil, one of the world's most widely used food ingredients. We'll explore the factors driving certain countries to impose bans on this popular product, including significant environmental concerns, human rights issues, and health implications. As we unravel the complexities surrounding palm oil, we'll also discuss potential alternatives and the efforts being made by governments, businesses, and consumers to fuel change. Join us as we dive into the reasons behind these dramatic moves and what they mean for the future of food production. 1. The global craze for palm oil. Palm oil is a household name in many countries around the world. It's an ingredient found in everything from your favorite chocolate bar to the margarine spread on your toast. But despite its popularity, the humble palm oil has become a controversial topic. This versatile oil is not just a kitchen staple, it's also a significant player in the beauty industry, present in shampoos, lotions, and even lipsticks. Its wide usage can be attributed to its cost-effectiveness and the fact that it stays solid at room temperature, making it an ideal ingredient for many processed foods. However, the darker side of palm oil production is leading some countries to reconsider its place on their shelves. 2. Environmental impact. A growing concern. One of the main reasons some countries are banning or limiting palm oil is its environmental impact. The production of palm oil has been linked to deforestation, which in turn contributes to the loss of biodiversity. Rainforests, particularly in Indonesia and Malaysia, are being cleared to make way for palm oil plantations, leading to the destruction of habitats for endangered species like orangutans and tigers. The World Wildlife Fund reports that palm oil is the leading cause of permanent rainforest loss. This destruction not only affects wildlife but also contributes to climate change, as trees that absorb carbon dioxide are cut down. 3. Human rights violations. The hidden cost. Beyond environmental concerns, the palm oil industry has been criticized for human rights violations. Reports have surfaced about child labor and poor working conditions in plantations. Workers often face unfair wages, long hours, and unsafe environments. The Guardian highlighted cases where employees are subjected to intimidation and abuse, making the industry's labor practices a topic of serious ethical concern. Some countries are taking a stand against these violations by imposing stricter regulations or outright bans on palm oil imports. 4. Health implications. Is it safe to consume? While palm oil is popular in many processed foods, its health implications cannot be overlooked. Some studies suggest that palm oil, high in saturated fats, could contribute to heart disease if consumed in large amounts. The American Heart Association warns that excessive intake of saturated fats can increase bad cholesterol levels, posing a risk to cardiovascular health. Though palm oil itself is not inherently harmful, its overconsumption in processed foods is a growing concern for health experts worldwide. 5. Alternatives to palm oil. What are the options? As the controversy surrounding palm oil grows, so does the demand for alternatives. Some companies are turning to oils like coconut, sunflower, and olive oil, which are considered more sustainable. These alternatives, while generally more expensive, are gaining popularity among health-conscious and environmentally aware consumers. In some countries, businesses are investing in research to develop lab-grown or synthetic oils as a substitute for palm oil, aiming to replicate its properties without the associated drawbacks. 6. Government actions. Policies and bans. In response to these concerns, several countries have implemented policies to limit or ban palm oil imports. For instance, the European Union has proposed phasing out palm oil-based biofuels by 2030, citing environmental and ethical concerns. France has already taken steps to impose additional taxes on palm oil, aiming to discourage its use. These government actions are seen as a move towards sustainable development, prompting other nations to reconsider their stance on palm oil. 7. Economic impact. A double-edged sword. The decision to ban or restrict palm oil has significant economic implications. Palm oil is a major export for countries like Indonesia and Malaysia, and these restrictions could lead to economic losses and job cuts. However, the growing demand for sustainable and ethical products presents new economic opportunities. Countries are exploring ways to diversify their agricultural exports and invest in sustainable practices to mitigate the economic impact of reduced palm oil exports. 8. Consumer awareness. Fueling the change. The role of consumer awareness cannot be underestimated in the move against palm oil. With increased access to information, consumers are more aware of the environmental and ethical issues associated with palm oil. Social media campaigns and documentaries have played a significant role in educating the public, leading to a growing demand for transparent labeling and sustainable products. This shift in consumer behavior is pressuring companies to adopt more sustainable practices. 9. Corporate responsibility. Businesses join the movement in response to consumer demands and regulatory pressures. Many companies are taking steps to reduce their reliance on palm oil. Major brands are committing to sourcing certified sustainable palm oil or eliminating it altogether from their products. Initiatives like the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil, RSPO, are gaining traction, encouraging businesses to adhere to sustainable practices. This corporate responsibility is a crucial step towards mitigating the negative impacts of palm oil production. 10. The future of palm oil. What lies ahead? The future of palm oil remains uncertain as countries, businesses, and consumers continue to grapple with its implications. While some nations are moving towards bans and restrictions, others are investing in sustainable practices to make palm oil production more eco-friendly. The global conversation around palm oil is far from over, and its outcome will depend on the collective efforts of governments, corporations, and consumers. As the world becomes more conscious of sustainability, the palm oil industry faces the challenge of adapting to a changing landscape.